And I don't know if you want to smoke, but we're going to pray.
Oh, yeah, let's pray. I'm with it. I don't know nothing, but you can pray for me, and I'm going to shut up and put my head down.
Thank you that we are even in this space, Lord Jesus. It is all because of you, Father. We ask that you just cover this area, Father. We cover our thoughts, our minds, our spirits. Father God, I bring nothing but good, positive, genuine energy, Father God. We want this to be as organic as possible, Father God, just to show our true selves, Lord. We ask that each and every person that's in this room, Father God, we just ask that they give out good energy, Father God, and may be blessed, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
I'm grateful for this gift.
So, for those of y'all who do not know me, my name is Jada Williams. I am the owner of My More Michelle. Yeah, because that's what I'm looking like. Black business. This I felt this jacket. Yes. Pants customized. Let me stand up real quick. The MBIIM. This is my customized logo. My friend Authentic Press. Y'all make sure y'all follow Authentic Press on IG, Facebook, Ro Peters. This, as you can see, I'm sitting down with Devin Mack. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself a little bit, Devin.
I'm Devin Mack, a local New Orleans artist. I'm just a humble dude trying to get in this rap thing and do my thing and really get it back to bars and really get it back to rapping with a purpose, just to motivate the young guys and just make sure they're not motivated to do the same things that we were motivated to do, because we were taught something that was just like totally obsolete for what's going on right now in the present time.
I know people wondering like why we sitting here. Like I asked you this question and we all on camera, but what we doing today? So as y'all can see, this is not a traditional interview. This is not something that, you know, big names do. But we smoke potatoes now, but we new to the game. We coming up.
Put the pots on.
Black businesses. As y'all can see, we have the hookah, Nothing But Smoke. This is, please follow on all socials. Nothing But Smoke on IG. The Wine Hall on Facebook. But once y'all go to Nothing But Smoke, y'all make sure y'all tag, share, support everything. Black business, hookah owners.
We gotta start recycling that money to where it go like a pyramid.
And
everybody eat.
But I feel like that's our problem. So that's one of the things why we wanted to do this.
Yeah, that's why we sitting down here.
So this been how many years in the game?
This go back to like my 10th grade year East and like 9th grade year McMahon, you know.
So if y'all didn't know, if you did not know, he is Warren Easton to the core.
Oh man.
To the core, 9th to what? Y'all graduated 05. Katrina took my year, but I'm not gonna speak on that.
Yeah.
So,
unfortunately, I was doing
unfortunately, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
So let's bring it back. As y'all can see, we're doing the non-traditional thing. We are sitting down, and the goal was Devin reached out to me.
Yes.
And we wanted to make this as organic as possible.
Yes.
Just, it's my partner, you know, it's what we do.
Right.
But we both have businesses. So by us having our businesses, we felt like, let's, you know, start now. Get our name out there. Let's do something. Let's collab.
Right.
Because we don't do that. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So we about to start. We setting the tone.
Right.
So we hit a date and we're going to talk about what you got going on and talk about what I have going on. But we just going to bounce off some thoughts and ideas and we going to vibe out with y'all. So let's get into it.
Yes, ma'am.
Devin Mack.
What's happening?
So you rap, right?
Yeah, I rap.
Don't just say you rap. Come on, let's. What do we do? How do we get our bags?
How we get our bags? We get our bags by any means, but I'm really focusing on trying to get a bag with this music, trying to like own something, trying to like have something to where when I'm gone that is still here, and I feel like I could do that with my music. And I feel like with the music is gonna create so many other lanes for all my other partners, because all we really need is one step in. We can go into every market. Cause I got a team of partners that do everything. So it's kind of like I'm gonna recycle with my partners, and I'm gonna recycle like with my sisters. So all we trying to do is cross promote and market each other's brands, so we can recycle this black money, have it going like a pyramid where we eat, cause you know we control the dollar.
I see the drip. Let me just start there. Let me start at the drip. Let me just zoom in.
That's light.
I'm just saying.
I retired.
But I'm saying. So today you had some stuff going on. What were we doing today?
Oh, before I did this, I was in my red bottoms. You know, I do that kind of. But you know, I'm a Timberland.
Okay.
basketball kid kind of guy. I kill throwbacks. Like, I'm a vintage guy. Like, in that era, I didn't really have it to get it. So now I'm just kind of like living that era, like when Fab was in the throwback with
Boy,
every
all
video. So that's how I just be trying to come now. Like, and I be saying little shorties like, Devin, where you get those jerseys from? I didn't know who that player was. And that just kind of like keep me going, because it's like, I know the little young dudes be like watching my drip, and you know, I just be trying to stay fly and cross promote like people I support. But I'm really a Mitchell and Ness kind of guy. Like, I really stick to the jerseys.
So earlier today, you had a video shoot, right?
Oh, that was amazing. It was amazing.
All right. So tell me a little bit about it. I didn't see you earlier because we all, like you said,
You was
earlier,
working. We were working. We got pots on. That's what it is.
And if y'all just knew what we had to go through to get here.
Everybody around us probably going off like 2 hours of sleep. So I commend my team and I commend your team. Like, everybody been working.
Love Jones. What can we expect?
Oh man, that's like every dream guy's dream girl, every dream girl's dream guy in a Jones. Like, every jazzy chick, they jazzy nigga gonna feel it, and every jazzy nigga, this jazzy chick gonna feel it. Like,
So what was the inspiration behind Love Jones?
the movie, like when dude said, like, remember when dude like did that poem for Neil Long? That like inspired that whole Jones. So I'm just like, man, I'm gonna write a record about that. And I just took it and paraphrased it, put some bars in it from my life, recalled it in a song. And you got Love Jones.
Okay.
Plus we own all parts of it. You know, we don't put it out unless we don't own it.
So you plugged that you independent.
Yeah, I preach independence. Like, yeah, that's big.
Okay.
That's big. We
So-
own everything around here. The beats, the lyrics. Nobody signed us. We pay for everything ourselves. The jewels, everything off the land. Everything us.
So let's tap into that. You see how you said we pay for everything.
Yeah.
You know, you got these 80s babies, respectfully. You got a lot of young kids that's coming up, and you know, especially 90s babies, 2000s, just in that generation that feels like everything has to come quick.
Oh,
that
Lord.
popcorn generation.
It don't come quick.
Why? Tell me a little bit about it don't come quick. How does it not come quick for you, or how it didn't come quick for
Because
you?
it really starts with like manifesting that seed. Like, everybody manifests that seed in their brain. But you have faith and you have fear. That's why I call my first project Faith or Fear. Because so many people have the faith in their dreams, but they also have the opposite side, which is fear. So you got faith and you got fear. What you gonna do? You gonna push your dreams, or you gonna have fear to push them? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have faith in it, or you gonna have fear. So I just jumped off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Look, faith or fear. I'm going with my faith. My faith is strong. You know, we here for a reason. I know I'm here for a reason. And God blessed me with powerful people like you and powerful people like my supporting cast. And I'm just trying to do my part for everybody to get the bag, and we can recycle this black dollar. That's all it's about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you called me and you brought this to me, like,
Oh, that's love. That's love.
like Jade. And then let me be clear. You hit the Instagram FaceTime.
Yeah,
Buying it and everything.
Yeah.
What is we doing?
Oh man, one thing about you triller. I can't do it with nobody that ain't triller.
But I'm an answer. I'm always answer.
Always.
And I think for me, when you brought this opportunity to me, it was like I was nervous because I'm like, man, what is Devin trying to do? And
I'm trying to build. I see your brand going so far, and like, I see like your service. Like, when I bought something from you, and like, you know how sometimes you can shop with these black brands, you might be waiting for days to get like service or a response. Man, I tapped in with you. You tapped in like such and such. Because I was trying to get something for my girl. So I tapped in with you. I'm like, look, I need this. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was right there, right then and there. You know, some black businesses don't have that good customer service. And you have that, queen, and I commend that. Like, that goes far. Just tell me a few things about your brand. I'm like real excited to hear about your brand. So tell me a few things about your brand.
So, if y'all don't know, like I said earlier, I own My More Michelle LLC. And My More was something that I had been sitting on for years. I want to say for about 2 years. I sat on the idea of starting, but before that, it basically started in Grambling. if anybody know when you're in college, you struggle.
Ooh.
You struggle, and then you gotta think about it.
I had baby, God.
You gotta think about it. Think about it. Like people, especially our people who not from New Orleans, our followers and our supporters that we have, they don't even know what we went through for Katrina.
Oh, that was hope.
My senior year, Katrina happened. So
Yeah.
I went to Grambling High. I went to McMain 7 to 12 and
Right.
played on me like that. Couldn't even graduate.
Wow.
And we went to Grambling High, me and Lashed on 7.
Right.
Follow Lashed on 7 accessories. We went to Grambling High, and around that time we didn't really have it. So
Right.
at that point, it's like you gotta make it do what it do. I'm used to working and hustling. I was at
Yeah.
Harris Ace Hardware. You didn't drop me off a few times, and we didn't swung. But it gets to the point to where now you lost everything for Katrina.
Yeah.
And not having anything put you in a place to where it's like, I'm going to make it do what it do with what I got.
That's
So we used to go to a lot of thrift stores and just like different places where we would get clothes. We'll add to them, we'll cut them up, we'll style them. We got with a modeling team out there in Grambling. And I was like, I like this. I like feeling the material and looking at the thread count. And is this polyester? Is this kind of denim is this?
Hey.
You know? So,
y'all used to be fly.
and with nothing.
Still is.
With pennies though.
Still is.
Like,
Still is.
respectfully.
Peace,
respectfully.
Queen. I commend.
But at that point, it was like the bag was different. We didn't have a bag. So
Look at us now. Look at us now.
And
All
at
work
that
pays
point,
off.
it was me trying to like tap into just the quality of clothes and understanding that if you pay a little bit more, you know, you'll have it for longer. Or if it's a good, you know, feel and cut, because I own this as well. My More Michelle, this was a drop. I have one left large. If anybody wants that, make sure y'all tap in. But I'm saying that to say, it just I started having that love for clothes.
Right.
And I graduated, and you know, life happens.
Right.
You go into college one way, and you feel like this is how your life's gonna be, and it didn't work like that. I am by day, I am a social worker.
Right.
Boutique owner by night, traveler,
and a great mother.
And a mother.
And that's what I commend, because like I want to ask you, like, how does that affect your life as a mother owning a business also? Like the balance, like how many hours? It's countless.
We don't even have enough time on the film to tap into that. But I have a 6-year-old daughter that I love so much, and you know, at times I struggled. I'm still in a struggle. So the goal is to do this so my daughter could never feel a damn struggle in her life. Like, I'm going to take my last breath making sure Cartier is straight.
Right.
So
that's how I feel about mine.
To be in this place of, look, let me get your food, lay you down because mama got to work.
Right.
You know, or come lay down with me, watch a movie while I'm working.
You know what's good motivation? Seeing that our kids ain't growing up like we. Man, my partners talk on the phone and we realized, oh, we kings, our kids really not growing up like we grew up.
It was shit that a nigga stole that I felt like my mom tried her hardest, you know, because me and Shannon talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
We had a good life. I can't be one of them people that's like my mama was on drugs and I didn't eat, but no, I had a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
You know, like I went to McMain, my brother went to St. Aug. Like,
that's a blessing.
you know, I had the same friends that I was rocking out with since day one. So it gets to the point to where I can't pretend to be something that I'm not.
One reason why I reached out to you, you're not gonna pretend.
But the goal is to don't minimize my struggle. Don't minimize how hard it is for me as a single mother, as a career woman.
Right.
I have 3 jobs. I work a full-time job by day. I have a part-time job at night, and I'm not gonna put in 8 hours for somebody else's business, and I ain't gonna come home, or I'd rather not sleep. Because I'm gonna make sure my more, that's my vision, is something that I've been like putting my heart into, and something that I feel like at times I was supposed to jump on this boat 2 years ago.
That's how I should have been putting my music out.
But pump faking, you know, life. And I think
that's why I said go back to that faith to fear. I had too much fear at one point.
And it can't reside in the same room. And I think when you get to
my nuts now, I'm going my move.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, King.
They better kill me.
But one of the things that I think I love about you asking me to do this was the fact of we just started. And it's hard enough to start this process, you know, when it's just your vision in your head.
Yeah,
The hardest part
they
for
give me
me
sometimes.
is the delegating. So I'm gonna ask you, cause I can't speak for you.
Ooh,
In this process,
ooh.
what has been the hardest part for you to just like I can't get jiggy with the time management and I gotta do better. But for you, what do you see has been like a real struggle for you?
Man, being a father. Like I don't have enough time with my kids and it hurt me. Like I see the fact that I take great care of them. I see that they're not growing like I grew up, but at the same time I'm not spending the amount of time with them that I need to spend with them. And like they kind of don't understand that, but they do. Like they kind of see me as like he ain't gonna spend no time, but he got the bag, so I'm not get the cash from him.
Right.
I don't want to be looked at as just cash for my kids. I want to be looked at as a father that spent time and gave them what they needed. You know what I'm saying?
So when you say time, because boy,
Time is of the essence, man.
for me, one of the things that, like I said, when me and you talked, it was hard to kind of sit back and really think about, like, man, this dude about to really sit and ask me questions. But the more I kind of like came to grips, like, we doing this.
Yeah,
We
we
about to do
family.
this. We about to do
We
this.
could see this no other way.
No
I couldn't see myself sitting down with anybody else. It wouldn't be as organic. I want to sit down with somebody that motivates me, and I want to sit down with somebody that I grew with. And I want to sit down with somebody that I promote, somebody that I believe in.
I mean, family and all. When your wife hit me up, like, yeah, I'm trying to get heads for my baby. I'm like, come
Yeah,
through.
we got to do
With
that.
the family. Boy,
Yeah.
the daughter, the wife, the
Oh,
husband.
yeah, we gonna do that.
So
That's how
let's
it
tap
roll.
into that as well. Why has it been hard for you to, deal with the time? You said time has been your
Man,
hardest
because it's like working. Like, man, me and my partners, like, we got a vision. Like I said, we got enough music stacked up to drop projects every month this year. And we own everything from, like, the production to the lyrics. Like, my kids gonna own my masters. My kids gonna own my publishing. So I don't really do this for me. I do this for them. So I have to sacrifice.
Okay. So one of the things that, like I said, we said we was going to get our questions down. One of my biggest questions for you, Devin, was when you think about yourself versus your best rapper.
Best
I
rapper?
mean,
I'm
best
not as
rapper
good.
alive.
The
Not,
best rapper
not
alive.
top 5. Don't give me a rundown. Who is your number one? When you compare yourself to your number one.
When I say number one, I look at a person with a great impact on the culture. I know the times are different right now, but man, I'm throwback. I'm that Tupac and Biggie era. Soulja Slim, E.G.
No. I said don't give me no. You trying to take the easy route.
I'm not, G.
I say your number one rapper.
Right now?
Right now.
Ooh, Devin,
Right
Mack,
now.
and Boney T.
Okay.
But all right, besides us,
Right.
I gotta give it to them Atlanta boys. They do their thing. Lil Baby, all of them that wave they got going. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? What dudes could drop music and be number one on iTunes the same day he dropped? Dude, hot. That's inspiration right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give credit where it's due. But look, I'm a hip hop head. You know what I mean? My partner's hip hop head, so I'm gonna break it down from the south to the east to the west, cause I studied the game. In the south, Lil Baby. In the east, you gotta give it to like Cabo now. I give it to Jim. I give it to with the drip.
But nigga be
In the
sleeping
West,
on Jim.
When the West, you gotta go to Nip, cause something like with Nip, like over his music gonna inspire you. You know what I'm saying? Like his music ain't telling these young boys get out there and get loaded and such and such. His music is telling you own your shit. Like if you listen to his song Forever on some fly shit, he give you the blueprint to own your own brand and manifesting your destiny. Listen to that song Forever on some fly shit. He'll tell you how to be a millionaire. That song, man, listen, whenever I get discouraged, I just listen to that joint Forever on some fly shit. So I'm gonna break it down on the west. You got my boy Nip. Like down south, you got Lil Baby and them. And if you go up top, man, you gotta go to Capo, Dave East, Homie Mano. They got a few up and comes A Boogie.
Okay.
But listen, them Buffalo boys.
So you a rap head.
I'm a rap head. Like Benny the Butcher is awesome.
See, just know my partners be so mad because everybody get playing my chord. Like logos, get played. I've been having everybody tap into your music.
Yeah,
Let's be
thank you.
clear.
Peace, peace.
We have to, and it's so crazy because to see you come so far? Because for those who don't know, this nigga been rapping since high school.
Yeah.
So, you know, life happens and things come.
Yeah.
What would you say would have been the barrier or the thing that stopped you or hindered you from your rap career back then?
Back then it was just like, I don't want to do nothing that a bunch of niggas is doing. So I really had to get my raps together where...
Wait, back up.
Cause listen, if
a bunch of niggas is doing details.
Everybody is a rapper, so I'm gonna be honest. So I had to look at myself like, nigga, if you're gonna be a rapper, what's gonna separate you from all these niggas?
So what separates you from all these niggas?
The fact that my raps are all facts. The fact that I'm not telling the young boys to get out there and do the same things I did. I'm telling you, if you get out there and you do something wrong, your ass is either gonna get shot or you're gonna go to jail.
Man, it was a meme I saw, and it was Lil Bibby, I think, and it says,
you're a good dude.
It says, if you
man.
was a street nigga and your son a street nigga,
you failed. Yeah, you failed.
What does that mean?
That mean I don't want to see Lil Devin doing the same dumb shit I was doing.
Facts.
That mean I failed if I see Lil Devin doing the same shit that I was doing. I failed if I seen Denaya doing the same shit that I was doing. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed to say some of the shit I was really doing, but I had to really go through that, fall flat on my ass, see who was with me, and then become who I am. Like, man, I had a life or death experience. Like, niggas drew them bitches down on me. And you know what I said? I took it like a gangster, homie. You gonna have to leave me here, because that's what I signed up for. I'm teaching the kids, be respectful and be responsible. If you get in this game, they got consequences to your actions. So listen, don't get in this and pull no 6ix9ine shit, because at the end of the day, you signed up for this. You signed up. So I'm basically just trying to put some music and some content out to tell these young boys, look, man, listen, it's a lane for any and everybody. Get in it, find your niche, and get with your supporting cast and push like we trying to do.
Well, and I kind of want to tap into that, because I hear it all the time. People will say, you know, like, oversaturated market. Like, everybody trying to open a boutique, everybody trying to sell lashes, everybody trying to sell hair. And that just, every time I hear that, I be like, so? I don't give a fuck what everybody else doing.
Look, they hustle don't match your hustle, so your brain gonna be done.
And I don't even look at it from my hustle. I look at it from, if internally you not right, externally nothing is gonna be right. So for me, I'm gonna move with genuine
energy, positive energy. That's what I
humbleness.
I like about this interview. Before we did it, we prayed.
They know I don't care if it's a piece of cracker. I'm going to pray over that cracker, because in college, going back to Grambling, just that after Katrina time. You know, I grew up with a mother and father, but it's like, not Katrina. I learned my people was living paycheck to paycheck. Like, we were poor.
I had a baby in college, but my goal was to finish college to, like, show my daughter, like, look, what you start, you don't stop. And then, like, my instance of what I was doing, when I felt like a ton of bricks, I really learned, like, who was with me. I really went to the point to where, like, I had my partners in the hospital, and I'm pulling up in that bitch as a John Doe. Like, what the fuck is a John Doe? You know, and I ain't know you're a John Doe when you pull up to the hospital and you been shot, and they ain't gonna reveal your alias. So, like, man, it's kind of like, man, I was doing some things, and I felt like a ton of bricks. And when them guns was to my head, I thought about my microphone, I thought about my family, and I just thought that I didn't do enough for my legacy. So, like, don't get me wrong when I say this. Us young black men in New Orleans, we live every day because we could die every day. We get fly every day because we could die today. So it's just kind of like, with that mind state, it's just like, it's all authentic, and you get to the point where you don't have nothing to lose, so you just wind up working hard. So if you could, Jade, tell me about some of your future endeavors. Tell me about some of the things you will have going on in the future and in the near future.
So, tomorrow I have a pop-up shop. It is at VFW on the West Bank. It is from 2 to 6, and I know you You got a lot going on. You be moving and pumping, but definitely come pull up on the kid.
Pull up.
2 to 6.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, and it's kid friendly. So definitely
yeah,
bring
bring
your
the
babies.
baby.
And yeah, they gonna have rides and things like that. Door prizes,
I
giveaways.
love that.
And it's by another black business, also Lovely Fashions. And I love her because kind of like my family, but I never met her. You know how they
Right.
But one of the things I think she saw me pumping my clothes one day, like I had a drop, and I know I gotta do better because I am not on social media the way that I should be.
Me too.
It's hard, like that's a struggle, but just trying to tap in all day and still be a businesswoman and do your career and be a mama,
it's hard.
and maintain your sanity. So for me, it's just trying to tap more into that. But I was dropping my clothes one day and she hit me up in a DM, and my cousin Trevine actually hit me up, and she was like, it's a pop-up shop coming up and I think you'll do good, because she sent it to me and I'm like, you doing it? And she was like, yeah, but I'm asking, I see you dropping your clothes, and I'm just like, well, of course, I'm trying to tap into 2 to 3 pop-up shops a month.
Yeah, you gotta get
pull
it.
up on me, because one of the hard things too is I just started. So I started in February the 1st, and not even a full year yet.
She very good.
But think about it. February the 1st started. Pandemic happened shortly after.
You getting that COVID bag.
But facts,
COVID
because
bag.
one of the things that for me, it was that initial like, damn, everything that stopped. And I just started a business, how I'm going. But now, in this day and age, social media is so powerful.
It's key.
And nobody was going into the malls. So if you're not going into the malls and shopping, online. And then for me, I'm always for the sale. I want to be the...
crucial. You can keep your girl laced on
Okay. And please, I pay every month. I pay for my More Michelle a home. So I have a website. You can go to www.mymoremichellellc.com. Like, we really here now. Like, look at us now. Like, look at them. They got the hot tub. We in a villa. We uptown. This the $250,000, $300,000 houses around here, and we're able to sit here and do this. Especially coming from where we come from. I know you talk a lot about PTSD.
That's real.
For sure. And it's a lot of PTSD in the city that go unnoticed and unidentified, and people walk around you, and we all do. I think if you made it through the 90s, and I mean you were old enough to catch the bus and walk the streets, like we all dealing with some PTSD. So for me, I said earlier that I'm a social worker, and I have a lot of upcoming things that I'm trying to do to help the city and to just kind of tap into the mental health and to be that help, to be that resource for a lot of people who really don't know. Because it's not that we don't want the help.
Like that gateway for help that we can reach out to.
Because it's not that we don't want the help. We just don't know where to get the help. So one of the things...
so much taught to just maintain and keep going and not analyzing the problem.
Facts.
But the first thing to having a problem is recognizing the problem. I recognize I got PTSD. I'm traumatic. I'm down.
And I get it.
I can't help.
And I get it.
Living where we live, you gonna be like that.
And I think that's one of the reasons why, for the business that I'm trying to start. And I have Christy Burrell. Christy, that's my baby. Shout out to Christy Burrell. She's the cheerleading coach at Frederick Douglass High School, and it's so crazy because one of my best friends is an English teacher there. Shout out to Lash on 7 behind the camera. Y'all already know I got her with me. And I definitely, come on friend, because it's not just my business venture, this is our business venture, definitely. So, like I said, y'all know I've been shouting out Last on 7 all night. And it's so crazy because this is something that we talked about a while ago. I'm going to let you talk about, what you do, your job by day before you a traveling mother.
Oh, yeah, definitely a traveling mother. I'm an English teacher at Frederick Douglass High School. In the daytime, when I leave there, I do mental health counseling. When I leave there, I'm Lashing on 7. Daily life management. So that's our up and coming project with Christy Burrell, the founder. We'll be offering anger management, mentoring program, domestic violence for people who are in the courts. So go follow us at Daily Managements with the S.com, and we're also working Daily Life Management. .com, and we're also working on a transition home for young girls that are coming up and coming out of group homes. Definitely to enlighten them and get them ready for the world. So that's all I have right now. And of course, I'm always collabing with Maya Moore, and we have some investments coming. So
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
excited about that.
Yes, it's us working, and I think that's the hard part too. Yeah, you can go for it. Nothing but smoke. One of the
Got me
things.
feeling good.
One I know this hookah is pulling. Is
I was
the
nervous.
truth.
It
Y'all
got
definitely
Jada
go
on
tap
my
in.
butt.
But one of the things that I think that led us to doing this and collaborating with Christy, because she had Daily Life first. And well, this is actually her vision. This is her goals, and she kind of, her and Shannon got close at Douglas. And one of the things that Christy went to her and was like, you know, and Christy been doing this, I want to say about 10, 15 years now. And she go through the courts, and she get her clients through the court system. And if you have, like, say, a domestic charge, and you have a fight with your girlfriend, we all know we have those.
We do virtual Zoom, fellas.
Hey, I must say, I'm like Soulja Slim. If I got a beach, I don't need
Straight up. But
Hey, you know, I ain't riding for domestic violence.
but that's the case. It's always somebody that needs these resources.
Yeah.
And coming through the court system, we all know like that. All they want is money. They don't care about if you're going to get treatment, if you're going to get the help that you need. Can you pay this fine? Because if you can't,
pretty much like the 13th Amendment, we legally slaves. If you don't have the money
and that's
to
it.
anything, everything is about $1,000.
And I think that's what we're trying to do. That's the goal for us collaborating this on our business. I think it's to free up time. Like, if I'm going to go and put 8 hours into somebody else's business, I can put that same energy into my own.
That's dope.
And now I control my time.
Yeah.
I control my business. I control my money. Nobody can't tell me when I can take a lunch. Like,
and you make money in your sleep.
I can't get with I'm working 5 days and you give me 48 hours. Like, I can't get with that. Like, I can't get with the fact of this is what we're doing. So when Christy brought it to our, to our attention, I was like, yo, this is what we're doing, and I really want to collab with y'all. At first, for me, it's like, girl, I gotta know it make money, girl. I can't quit no other job, so I can't do anything until I know that it's going to, be beneficial, not just for me, but for my baby. And for me, it was when I called.
For me, I saw the vision. So I made it clear. I saw the vision.
Yeah, I see.
And when she called, I called her, and her voicemail had Daily Life Management on there, and I was like, she's serious. This is not something that she's playing with. She's passionate about this. This is something that she's really going with her move. And we just talked about it earlier. At times, you don't have the financial resources. You don't have the people that are in positions that's willing to drop that ladder down for you. So you gotta go get it in. For her to
know that they dropping that ladder for you for a reason.
Genuinely.
God puts people around you for a reason.
Definitely.
If your energy good, you're gonna attract people with the same energy as you.
Yeah, correct. And I mean, her energy is amazing. So we wanted to just collab with her, and now we are trying to get our business up and coming and
I sure
something.
need to sign up for that PTSD.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But one more thing before I go off the camera, I'm about to let them finish. Shout out to our business manager, Michaela, the best.
Yes.
I say y'all, the best. I'm gonna tag her on Lash on 7 page. Go follow her if y'all trying to get y'all business right.
So I just want to thank you. Let me start there. I want to thank you for this opportunity, because I would have never did this if it wasn't for you. And when you brought it to me, I was a little nervous, but I'm thankful that you got me here, and we can do this together. So before we leave, I know you got your plugs, and I want to hear my plugs. Shout out to Nothing But Smoke once again. Shout out to my sis, Lash on 7, who gonna have her 7 accessories drop, relaunch coming soon. Shout out to Authentic Press, who do the pants. Let's go. We in this, friend. Shout out to Creation. She's up and coming, starting her business. Shout out to I Am Growth, one of my best friends, Dovinica, who is my model. Yes, my more models for me. And just everybody who been supporting me, who been plugging, and for every share, every like, every comment.
Love is love.
The love been so real, and I knew it was, but it's just been an overflow, and I'm so thankful for y'all. I am, and I'm thankful for you to just have me here. Like, look at us now.
I'm thankful for you because I shot this by you in 2 weeks kind of past, and you was like, Devin, you following up? What's going on? So I thank you for that too, and I want to shout out my boy T Cam. Like, everything I do, my partner is a part of it. Like, it's like we don't look at each other as like us two. We look at each other as one, and we just trying to create a lane for all all of us to eat. Like my partner told me, look, all I want you to do is rap. How many dudes trail enough that back their home is enough that much to say, look, I'm gonna cover this video in, you just cover the music in. When somebody show me they believe in me, man, I'm gonna work 10 times extra hard. You know how hard it is to get somebody to believe in you nowadays? And footage is everything, and I know like with my lyrics, if we get these visuals to match these lyrics, man, we're gonna make movies. We're gonna make movies. So man, I just want to thank my whole team. I want to thank T-Cam, I want to thank D-Word, I want to thank my partner Mel, I want to thank my partner Dice on the beat. Like, it's dope being a rapper, and like I get my homie to just send me a pack of beats. Man, it's the most amazing thing in the world to just be stressing in life and I wake up to a 10-pack of beats. Man, that 10-pack of beats gonna get me through the week because I got something to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? And I just preach like ownership, like we own all the production, we own our publishing, Day One Music Group. And the crazy part about it is everybody around me is Day One. Like I wanted to do this interview with you because you Day One. Like it wouldn't be organic, and if it's not organic, I don't want it.
And before we leave out, we gotta make sure we shout out Stunner.
Oh,
my baby birthday just passed.
Oh man!
I mean, happiness for you, and I don't mean, and let me not say Stunner, cause I don't know you as Stunner. I know you as Eric. Let's be clear, and I love you, and just know this is for you because I wouldn't even know this nigga if it wasn't for you.
Man, we get a lot of inspiration from that dude.
10 toes.
And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people wouldn't keep it like Heavy kept it. A lot of people ain't gonna do what Heavy did. And man, I'm gonna make sure with every break in me, dude name get mentioned. Like pay homage, pay homage. And that's all we want to do is just keep good energy, recycle that good energy, and support these black brands. And man, if you have friends, support them. Like shoot them an inspirational text now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Not for the week.
That's what we do sometimes, man. My partners don't know how many times like them inspirational texts my partner Troy send me and keep me going. Like my partner Malcolm, I bug him all day. But you know what? I bug him all day because he keep me going. I don't want to make a wrong decision. You know what I'm saying? So everybody around you for a reason, and they play their parts. And you know, just keep good people around you. And like we say, build with the builders. I'm trying to build with you because you're a builder. I'm gonna build with you a builder.
And I'm gonna stay on your ass.
Yeah,
because
I need you.
There's no more pussy for him. We got this.
I'm blitzing. I mean, you gonna get projects from me every month, man. Look, I got a cool 1,025 in a cut.
Let's work.
I got a cool 1,025 in a cut. So if I do the simple math, I could drop 7 tapes. You know what I'm saying? A little high 7-piece every month now and then for the streets. You know, but I got to roll out right now. Single, Love Jones, iTunes, all platforms. Next week I got a mixtape, Fate to Fear. I got a bonus track on that bitch with me and T, Surprise. You know what I'm saying? Then I got the album dropping the week after that. You know what I'm saying? That's straight dice beats. That's straight me finessing. Yeah. I'm about to go shoot one more scene for a video tonight. Non-stop working. And I mean, it's just what it is. And I thank you, Queen. Just from the bottom of my heart, man, I really want to tell you thank you. And I really want to wish you the best for being like who you are, a person that inspires me. Keep inspiring, stay on my ass. That's all I ask.
I will. You know I will.
Stay
I'm coming at your top. This is what we doing. This is what
yeah.
we doing. And
keep building with the builders.
And I thank you. I just thank you for this opportunity. And just know, before we leave, they need to know you my partner in real life. We friends for real. In real life. In real life.
That's love. We gotta do this again.
You're right. Closed chapter, prepared for the life after. Strong safety, I'ma smash it like the 100 Badger. Ballin', Penny, Orlando Magic. Frank Lucas flows, Blue Magic. CSA 2, street stamp this. Serving flows, peace Sanford. Learned on my own, I ain't have a pamphlet. Looking at my